It is the morning of April the 18th, 2016. I'm Dana Durnford, your host, the NuclearProctologist.org, and you can find these videos and Fukushima presentations throughout the entire internet. We are streaming at livestream.com right now, and we'll be uploading in a 1080 higher quality after the show. And I'm pretty effective, pretty efficient. Not always the case, but I'm pretty effective, pretty efficient. Got a mini Dana and a big Dana for some reason this morning. Whatever that's all about. Bear with me while we get ready to start the show. It always takes us a couple of minutes. To get up and running. And the morning is no different. And so good morning, everybody, in the comment section. Starting to roll through. We got to take into consideration Japan's recent earthquakes in the south end of Japan. They're using a scale of 7 out of 7. And so the 6.2 earthquake was an 8.8 on the Richter scale. The 6.2 on the Japanese is an 8.8. You got to multiply it by 1.4 for each part of the Richter, or the scale that the Japanese is using to get the scale that they originally used. And they done that to confuse you. So they had a 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, and they had a 7. The original earthquake was a 7 out of a 7, which meant it was a 10, which meant it was something we've never seen before, which gives credence to the fact that that island is splitting in two. Because when you have multiple extremely large earthquakes, like the 2011 earthquake, think about that one. That was a 9, 9.0, 9.1, 9.2 were numbers, right? Okay. And then you look at the south end of Japan, where they just had these same earthquakes, but were more powerful. It was right under the surface, 10 miles down instead of like 100 miles down, say. So grab the bottom of your table and shake the bottom of your table from the floor. Grab the legs and shake your table. Now grab the top of the table and shake the table. That's what the difference is. If it's down lower, it's a more elongated kind of motion, right? But when it's close to the surface, everything slips at the surface. And so we don't know what's going on in Japan. They got spent fuel pools. They got nuclear waste sites all over that place. And they're most likely having massive releases. They came out right away within 3 or 4 minutes of the public finding out about the earthquake. And the IAEA come out and said there was no abnormalities. But this was 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning area with a skeleton crew. You got to walk around the plant in daylight to find out whether there was anything hanging or broken, anything pulled apart, or whether the earth was split. They didn't do that, and they never come out and talked about it again after. They came out originally when the earthquake was announced and said there was no abnormalities. How would you know? How could you possibly know? Now, if you had some terrorists show up down there at your gate and say, "Stop nuclear," the whole world would be screaming for the next 7 weeks about it. Terrorists try to break into a nuclear power plant, steal bananas and potato chips and walk in the sunshine. The audacity of these people. But let's come over and say hi to everybody. Get that on the go here. I like that part of the morning. That's my favorite part of the day that I plug everybody in. There's Dana. Where's Dana? Dana, where are you too, buddy? Come on back, man. Okay. Good morning, Bruce. And Kate, we'll bring you over to that other camera so it doesn't look too goofy. Yo. Hi, everyone. Just cruising. And I'm Thirst. Nip Killers. Shanikin. Good morning, everybody. Shawnee. Atom. Yar. And anybody I didn't say hi to, good morning, everyone. I'm just double checking before I start the show and start boogieing and kicking and screaming and falling on my back. Anthony, did I get everybody? Now you can only comment when the stream starts. That's when you... White Sparrow, good morning everybody, and everybody that's sitting watching the video, good morning. My apologies for not having... Hi Shoni, I'm trying to pronounce your name. I'm not going to pretend that I'm good at that stuff. I'm going to fudge your name. You probably never heard it pronounced like I'm going to do it. That's probably what makes it cool. So, Alaska seabird die-off takes a strange turn with carcasses found at a freshwater lake. That one. So just a little small section of a freshwater lake had around 8,000 MERS. Dana, what's that got to do with Fukushima? Well, they starved to death. And they should never have been in a freshwater lake. They're saltwater birds and they can dive up to 600 feet comfortably. Many of them can dive quite a bit deeper. But the average MER, saltwater MER, now there was over 500,000 of them estimated to starve to death. There was no krill. By the way, the krill is missing from the Antarctic too. But there was no krill, no anchovies, no sardines, no herring, no squid. Now, we done the coastline of Canada for 260 days on the Fukushima Expeditions for Life. Last year and 2014, the winter of 2014 and all of 2015, basically 260 days. 260 days, up to 5 months without coming ashore, coming home. Coming ashore, that's what I mean by coming ashore, is coming home. That's a long time, 5 months. And then 15,000 miles of the coastline. And anywhere from 600 to 3,000 pictures a day. And an average of 1,000 to 2,000 pictures a day. And at one point we had 3 people on the beaches. This was a crowdfunded operation. And then, so the information is available at TheNuclearProctologist.org. And if you go look up the pre-Fukushima studies of the coastline of British Columbia, you'll see around 5,600 for most of the coastline that are considered the residential. And they were all missing, except for a tiny handful of them. But they were lethargic. Now, I was out on the boat the weekend, and I was out on the boat last weekend. I've done a lot of work last weekend, too, on top of that. Get the boat ready for another season in case we're going to go do this again. On the drop of a hat. Now, we just had another killer whale died here in British Columbia. There was 48 whales on the coastline last year when normally there's only 80 a year, and they all starved to death. We had a baby whale last year show up. But the seabirds were so the birds would come ashore. I'll just end on that. We'll move over to Fukushima again, which is Fukushima. Seabirds will come into the coastline and feed on the krill and the shrimp and the sardines and the anchovies and the herring and the squid, blah, blah, blah. Like they have for millenniums, long before we existed. Those animals were doing that as a migratory and everything else. But the coastline was full of life. That's gone. The other 4.2 million species didn't recede the coastline. They're gone. The birds came ashore. There was nothing to eat there. They couldn't find anything at sea. Couldn't find nothing on the coastline. Couldn't find anything in the forest. There was no insects. Now, yesterday on the ocean, no insects, no birds on the shoreline. Calm day, beautiful day. Up the coast here from where on to Impala River, British Columbia, Canada. In British Columbia, one of the most beautiful places imaginable. Inconceivable, 26,000 islands. And we perused that for 260 days, 15,000 miles, trying to understand how bad the damage was. We have an extinction event. It's an extinction event. Fukushima is an extinction event for everything on this planet in increments over a short period of time. Right now we lost the Pacific and we lost the coastline of Canada. We lost all that thousands of insects, the thousands of species of invertebrates, and the 6,500 species without the backbones in the tidal zones, the 5,600 that are the residential species, the 600 algae, the 78 species of sea anemones, 76 species of starfish. All of these are multiple color species. Like each species is multiple colors, very visible, highly visible species, all gone. And over 4 million other species didn't receive the coastline. The industry lies and manipulates and attacks with deception and through mass media and through your local universities and institutions, rolls out the nuclear public relation firms at your public universities. These are public relation firms for corporations. These are not universities that have any kind of accountability, any kind of checks and balances, any kind of oversight. These are maniacal, disgusting, demented, twisted, harmful, vicious, violent thugs and individuals at your universities. That's what they are. Same thing with Woods Hole, Oceanographic Institution. Thugs. Nobody to hold them accountable. An independent public relation firm that portrays itself as some kind of helpful organization for the planet. But yet they're public relation firms telling you that radiation is like a banana and potato chip. Anybody says that to you, you shall haul off and smoke them as hard as you can. Knock their fucking teeth right out of their head. Haul the hair right off their fucking head. Take one for the team. That's the only way to stop these people. There's no checks, no balances. There's no one in the government will hold them accountable. None of the universities are going to hold their own accountable that they put there to deceive you. So if you're there and they're lying to everybody, it's time for you to make a stand. It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to hold them accountable. It's time for you to call them out. Time for you to raise your fucking voice. Time for you to grow a set. Time for you to say, hey, wait a second. It's not like a banana. What the fuck did you just say that? It's not like a potato chip. Who the fuck are you to say that? It's like a potato chip, you prick. That's what you got to do. That's the only way we can stop these people. There is nobody in the media going to hold them accountable. Nobody in the media is going to have another narrative. Nobody in the media is a check and balance. They roll out these pricks, these fucking cowards, these traitors, these stupid, moronic, idiotic, useless fucking maggots from your universities and from your medias and from your think tanks and from your institutions to fuck you over, to lie to you and manipulate you, to deceive you, to fuck you over, to wreck your fucking life. Are you going to wake up? Are you going to sit there and take it every fucking day till you're dead? When all it takes is you holding them accountable. All it takes is for you to make them understand that you're not going to take it anymore. That is the fucking ground you have to choose. If you're not willing to do that, it's time for you to fuck off. You shouldn't be in the conversation. You're not going to hold them accountable. It's your job to get in their faces. It's your job to hold them accountable. That means rally thousands of people to call up that newspaper, to rally thousands of people to get in protest lines at those universities that are fucking lying to you every second of every day. Every time they open their yaps, they will lie to you. Your fucking media, your stupid, moronic, idiotic media are the purveyor of death, are the purveyors of misery, of the purveyors of diseases, are the purveyors of failure, are the purveyors of our worst nightmares. They will do anything to trick you. They will say anything to deceive you. They will say anything. They will imply anything to get you to attack people like me, to get you to vilify and demonize people like me. And there's not many people like me, but there's fucking millions of them, because they have filled up every niche in your country. They have taken over your government, taken over your institutions, because no one will hold them accountable. They're allowed to get out and lie, and there's not a fucking institution in the government to hold them accountable, because your government is a bunch of fucking inbreeds, a useless cowards. These are cowards. These are cowards. These are thugs. These are thugs. The prosecutor in my case has a judge say you can't use bananas and potato chips and walking in sunshine as a motive for being upset because the science is settled. You got any fucking idea how corrupt that statement is, and how disorganized that courtroom was, and how disgusting and pathetic that fucking prosecutor and judge is. Do you got any idea how twisted it is for them to get away with that? How no one hold them accountable? How there's no one to hold them accountable? There is no one to hold them accountable, so it's got to be us. It's got to be you. It's got to be me. I know I don't stop. I know I get in their face. I know I don't pull any punches. I know what they done. I looked at the coastline for 260 fucking days and 15,000 miles, and I'm tired. And I'm tired. And I'm not taking it anymore. I'm not taking it from any of you. I'm fucking getting in your faces. Every day. 5 days a week at least. I need to sleep. I need to rest. I need to let my fucking brain stop. I have worked relentless. When I got off the ocean, I had to upload pictures all day, every day. That means I can't use the internet. That means I can't do anything every single day. It's endless work. When I finally got to the point where I couldn't do that no more, I'm arrested. Then I'm vilified in the media and demonized and threatened by the system for going out and taking pictures of the coastline and calling a liar a fucking lawyer. A prick. A monster. A mass murderer. A soulless, heartless, dark soul that shouldn't exist on this planet. So nuclear scientists should apologize for being fucking born. Every one of them. And then they should jump off a building. That is the right moral thing for a nuclear scientist to do. And if not, we should throw them off a fucking building. Metaphorically speaking. I don't care what the future generation does. Preferably, I hope they do it. They have to be eradicated like fucking cockroaches. They gotta go. Give them a job shoveling shit somewhere. Get rid of them. Take away their degrees. Take away their fucking everything they got and sell it. And pay to bring in 6 million people to try to stop Fukushima. Because if we don't stop Fukushima, we're going to lose the planet. And we probably lost the planet. We already lost the Pacific Ocean. I'm so fucking upset with all the lies and manipulations and deceptions that is portrayed and perpetrated upon us around this planet. For what? So, a bunch of people can have a cushy fucking job. You got any idea how twisted and demented and out of touch with reality the world really is? Because your universities, your institutions have taken over every aspect of your life. Every friggin' aspect of your life. There's over 1 million corporations. They're in your media. The nuclear industry is controlling your media, your music, your Hollywood, your newspapers, your TV land, and your public education institutions, your schools and your universities, and your governments. If there's nuclear industry in your country, then your fucking government now is gone. Your government is now completely corrupt. Every aspect of it. Your hospitals are now wrecked. Now they're going to inject nuclear waste into your loved ones and kill them. Everybody gets the nuclear waste dies, except for 2%. And they probably didn't even have cancer. That's why they survived it. 2% of chemotherapy patients live any longer than they would have without it. If that's not fucking murder, what is? If that's not brutal and disgusting and just the lowest point of the human experience, where we take the most vulnerable and we inject them with nuclear waste. What part about Dr. Raymond Gilmedy is it people can't wrap their fucking mind around? What part about it is it, of all of these studies on killing big old dogs and big old puppies, is it you can't wrap your fucking mind around this is what your academics done all over the place, not just Gilmedy, not just Loveless Respiratory Research, but all over the fucking country killing big old dogs and big old puppies for 35 years and telling you that it's like a banana and a potato chip and walking in the sunshine. Well, look at it! Read it! Tumors in the lungs, the skeleton, and the liver. About 3 years after exposure. Lung tumors in 46, 93 dogs. Or 46. Bone tumors in 93. Liver tumors in 20. What part about that is it you can't wrap your fucking minds around? That is not like a banana. I like to smash something. I so fucking want to get my hands on one of you fuckers. I just want to rip your fucking ears off. Anything. Because of what you're doing, what you've done, and how you're doing it. How you fucking snaked oiled your way into our world, and for the last 70 years told us like a banana or a potato chip or walking in fucking sunshine when it's got nothing to do with it. You cowards. You cowards. You fucking traitors. You fucking traitors. You cowards. You lowest form of life. You disgusting maggots. You soulless, heartless, maniacal fucking murder machines. At my universities, UVic, University of Victoria in British Columbia, look what they fucking done. They rolled out a prick who told everybody he's like a banana and a potato chip for the last 5 years, and then they shifted them off to America when everybody started to wake out and find out what happened. There's no one to hold them accountable, and I mean you. It's as simple as phoning up the university and say, hey, I want to talk to the dean. Why the fuck did you allow these people to come out and tell everyone it's like a banana? This is the charts that they were showing you. Let me show you something. Here's what UVic and Woods Hole and all your other institutions and universities immediately come out and said. They said, I'm going to quote them from the last paragraph. See the paragraphs in the middle and the bottom. Fukushima, 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, nuclear weapons. Though serious, these totals pale compared to the abundance of radioactive substances naturally present in seawater, such as uranium-238, potassium-40. Look on your right-hand side, bottom corner, 15 million petabecquerels of potassium-40. That's harmless. But not only that, it takes 70 pounds of nuclear waste to create the same amount of petabecquerels of atoms, of actual atoms, because a gram of man-made is 88 curies per gram, where a gram of natural potassium-40 is 262,700 atoms. So 3.7 billion, 3.2 billion atoms versus 262,000 atoms for natural. That can't hurt you. No matter what you've done with it. You can't fucking hurt somebody. Your body can't hold anymore. How is that not disgusting that your media is perpetrating that lie on you all the time? By claiming there's more natural. By not bothering to explain to you it only takes 70 pounds. By not bothering saying that, hey, at Fukushima, Unit 3 lost 5 million pounds, not 70. That's why your Pacific Ocean died. Stupid. Morons. Because you can't work it out. Because they made it so fucking difficult. That's what they're saying to you. That's the way they're treating you. See? Fukushima that's 3 fucking Chernobyls right there. That's 3 Chernobyls right there. That's Unit 1. But yet Fukushima in your top center line of the yellow bubbles. Look at Fukushima and Chernobyl. They're claiming Chernobyl was 85 petabecquerels and Fukushima was 10 to 30. So they're claiming that a single building in Chernobyl, which was graphite, is many times worse than the meltdowns, the meltouts at 1, 2, Reactor 2, Reactor 3, and Reactor 4. So they're lying to you so blatantly, so easily to prove the lie, and nobody will hold them accountable. Everybody's too busy going watching fucking Dancing with the Stars or listen to Fox or MSNBC bitch over nonsense. Not worried about how fucked up this really is. Not worried about the fact that the entire planet now is on the precipice of an extinction event. Not worried about it at all. Not even worried about the fact that they showed you that building, but in reality it looks like that, and then they rolled out that. Then they rolled out people like Seth Dorn, who said,
of the decommissioning work taking place here in Reactor 4.
He claims he's in Unit 4. He just claimed, right, he's inside of this, and he's claiming it's in that. It's in that. But yet Seth Dorn is out there right now, all day, every day, out there in the media, PBS and CBS, telling you more lies. Right? Who's going to hold him accountable? Are you going to do it? Is the media going to get rid of him for lying? Are you going to get rid of CBS for faking that? for faking him being inside of that building? Look behind him, and you're going to tell me he's inside of that building? Come on, say that to my face, and I'll knock your fucking teeth down your throat while you're at it. I don't give a fuck. Dana's violent. What's more violent than an extinction event and people lying to you in all your medias and universities? But Dana's violent for calling for violence. They're murdering you. They're killing you. It's in your food, and they're not testing it. It's in your water, they're not fucking telling you, and they're raising the limits. It's in your children's schoolyard, in their clothing, on their clothing, in their bodies, and they're not telling you how to prepare. Think about what they've done. It's not like they don't know what they're doing, right? 35 years with just that guy and Loveless Respiratory killing beagle dogs and beagle puppies. They never tried to cure it a single time. He never tried to cure it a single time. Never tried to cure it a single time. You have earthquakes in Japan, they say, oh, it's a 7, so you don't care. They don't bother telling you it's a 7 out of a 7 fucking scale and that's a 10. And that they done that way so you wouldn't care. So you wouldn't care. So you wouldn't know. So you wouldn't understand. Unless you found this video and you got past Dana screaming because I'm so fucking angry at these people. I'm so pissed off that these fucking monsters have nobody to hold them accountable. Have nobody to call them out. I can't get any traction even if I'm civilized. So why would I care if I'm civilized or not? What's civilized? Oh, I think they're going to kill the planet with all the radiation they're releasing. Or they're killing the fucking planet. Get your asses in gear. What sounds better? Scientists say that there's more natural radiation in the ocean than there is from Fukushima, Dana. Bang! That's coming. That's what's going to happen. I'm nothing compared to the rage that's already out there. I'm nothing compared to what's coming. Right away. Right down the pipe, buddy. We got an extinction event. We got plants hemorrhaging constantly into the environment, into the atmosphere, into the ocean. And everybody's walking around. The scientists will deal with it, Dana. All the scientists went to Chernobyl. None of them went to fucking Fukushima. So shut your pie hole. There's no one's going to die in Fukushima, Dana. Oh, Dana, the thyroid test, Dana, they were using more sophisticated equipment, Dana. Yeah, and they also used it in faraway prefectures where they didn't see a huge increase, but an increase. But when they got closer to the reactors, they found massive increases. It's calibrated properly, but you're lying in the media, and everybody's turning to you, trying to get tidbits of information, and you're filling them up with fucking bananas and potato chips and walking in the sunshine up their fucking ass, up their fucking ass, and they're going around. You got your ass up, your hand up their asses. The nuclear industry. Oh, Dana's like a potato chip. Dana, I don't know what you're working like, Dana. I don't know, Dana. I haven't got a hand up my fucking ass, Dana. And you haven't got a brain on your shoulder. You can't think for yourself. You can't say, wait a second, what have we got terrorist laws? What have we got nuclear waste sites? Because they're like a fucking banana? Ooh, Jesus. I went out on the ocean yesterday, in particular, and I counted 12 birds, 12 ducks. Local ducks. And nothing else. I seen one fucking species in the tidal zone. One! Oh, Dana, you're a cookie conspiracy. I got 2,000 pictures of each spot of the entire coastline of Canada up at the Nuclear Proctologist. I just want to bust something today after what I seen yesterday. I just fucking hate the nuclear industry with so much passion now, it's not funny. I hate your fucking universities with so much passion, it's not funny. I hate the fucking nuclear think tanks out there and the nuclear apologists with so much passion, it's not funny. And lucky for you, I haven't been able to raise enough money to come after you the way I want to get you. But it's coming. It's coming. And if you kill me, it's just going to come faster. But it's still coming. It's still coming. And the fact that I'm the only person out there pounding and grounding with these pricks, because I went on the ocean for 260 days, 15,000 miles, and the 4.2 million other species never even receded the coastline, and everything is gone. mass extinction event, mass die-offs throughout the entire fucking ecosystem. Oh, scientists say it's global warming. Bang! A climate scientist, his job is to tell you it's global warming, and then nuclear is the answer. That's their fucking job. That's why they got the education. They actually know it's not like a banana, it's not like a potato chip, it's not like walking in the sunshine, not like getting on a fucking airplane, not like a fucking dental x-ray. He's been telling us for 70 years. But I don't care if you're a woman. If I'm on a stage with you and you say that, if we're doing a debate and someone comes out and says that, I'm going to fucking eat you right on that stage. I'm going to rip your fucking eyeballs right out of your head. And I hope everybody else does too. That is the only fucking way to get through anybody's head anymore, is extreme. I got arrested for saying hang the fuckers. Hang them. Hang them. I say lynch them. Just fucking lynch these fuckers. Let's just get it over with. Because that is the only point where they're going to understand that they ain't getting away with it no more. And they can't go show their faces. The minute that the world finds out it's not like a banana or a potato chip, they can't look their family in the eye. They can't look their friends in their fucking eye. They can't look their students in the eye. They can't look their neighbors in the fucking eye. The minute that the world wakes up, what do you think is going to happen? You better hope I don't get my hands on any of you. You just want to fucking kill me right now. Get rid of me. Because I want you dead, all of you. I want you all fucking gone. I want you off the fucking planet. But first I want you to apologize for fucking being born. And you will apologize. Whether I'm dead or alive, you will apologize. Trust me. My sacred stone got 7,000 chemicals in it. Yours does. Because you trust your universities, because you trust your media, because you trust everybody in your system that has been infiltrated by this disgusting, pathetic, yeah, I was angry all morning. It's a good thing I didn't do my stream a few hours ago. Oh. I'm not fucking taking it from anything like you under any circumstances. I don't recognize you as a human species. You fucking nuclear scientist. I recognize you as an invasive species. That's all you are, and you need to be fucking eradicated. Put on a fucking island, put on a ship, put out to sea to fucking disappear. I don't give a fuck. Throughout history, that's what we done with these fucking straw men, with these fucking mass murderers, is we got rid of them. Why is this any different? Anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got. I don't even think I'm going to post this one. I think I'll pull this one down. I don't see any sense in beating around the bush anymore. We got an extinction event. That's only going to get worse. We're not even trying to stop the reactors. We're not even trying. We send in the homeless, the destitute, the migrants who don't speak the fucking language, and we throw them away like fucking toilet paper. We let the fucking mob and the Japanese government murder the entire fucking country of Japan and the Pacific Ocean and North America, where everybody was fucking breathing 10 hot particles every day. You all got cancer, so shut your fucking pie hole. That's what they're saying here. Shut your pie hole. No, not shutting my pie hole. Ever, under any circumstances. I will never get off your fucking tail. I will never get off your asses. I will never give an inch. I will never fucking bow down. I will never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, change my stance. I will fucking die with my stance intact. I will die with my dignity and my integrity intact. That I can assure you. Lock me up in a cell, put me in a fucking cage, and poke me with a stick. I won't change anything. I won't change myself for you. I will just hope more people get hold of you and rip your fucking arms and legs off before I die, so I can enjoy it. I want you off my planet. I want you gone. I want you extinct like the ocean is extinct. I want you extinct like the whales and the porpoise and all those fucking birds and the shrimp and the prawns and the herring and the anchovies and the squid and the 4.2 million other species that we haven't even been able to identify are now gone. That's what I want with nuclear scientists. I want you gone. I want the nuclear apologists gone. I want the whole planet to get together and throw you off a fucking cliff. I would like to take 100 scientists and put them under a fucking rocket, bolt the rocket down, fire it up, and just melt them so they don't exist. Atomize them and aerosol them. Get rid of them. We'll figure it out on our own. We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need scientists, nuclear scientists, on this fucking planet. We don't. They're a plague. They're a parasite. They're vultures. They're predators who got an education to come out and manipulate you and deceive you and create something you can't turn off. Create something that will wipe out all life on this planet. And then come out and not apologize, but come out and force the lie. Hugs for everybody. That's all I got. And if I don't go, I'm going to get more angry, more mad. Strange. Nolan. Good morning, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it again. Andreas, Nolan, M. Thirst, Strange, Shani Ken, Eileen, and everybody, Pam, Crystal, and Bruce and Kay, and everybody, Albert, and Shoni, and everybody I don't get to. Hugs for everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, 10:30 a.m. White Sparrow. Bruce. There you go. We got you all in. One of those days where I'm tortured. I can't do the things I need to do. I can't raise the fucking money I need to raise. And donate it to Nuclear Proctologists. We ran the whole expedition that way. And you can donate at PayPal, Dana Durnford at hotmail.com. And until I raise enough money to do the things I want to do, I'm going to have a lot of fucking anger. And what I want to do is build gallows all over this planet so we can hang every one of these fucks at the one time. You'll find links to donate at Beautiful Girl by Dana under the videos, direct links to the sites at my YouTube channel. And I'm going to keep asking. I'm going to keep begging. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep trying. Because if I don't, who will? If we don't. Like Adam said on one of my videos recently, Dana don't have fans. Dana has family. And that's a very astute, a very in-depth look at the reality of it. And that was evident, completely evident, if you look at the 260-day expedition. Everybody dug deep. And some people dug too deep, I'm sure. But we done it. The documentation is there. And it's time for us to bring the fight to these fucking people. It's time for us to bring the fight to them. It's not time to back away. It's not time to bow down. It's not time to slack off. It's time to pressure them. It's time to get in their fucking faces. And when they tell you in the media, when they tell you at the blogs, it's like a banana or a potato chip or walking in the sunshine, it's your turn to go to battle. It's your turn to get in their fucking faces. It's your turn to hold that fucking line. And we are on the front line. And we are proud to be there. And we will fight with everything we got like we have already done. We will not lose this battle. We will not lose this planet because of a corporation. That I can assure you. Hugs for everybody. We'll see everybody tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Canada time, British Columbia time. I'm Dana Durnford, Nuclear Proctologist. We'll see you all tomorrow. Hugs for everybody.